everyone, for this video we will tackle about my reflection and finals. First is minutes of proceeding of the national territory. The minutes of proceeding of the national territory provide an overview of the various discussions and decisions taken by the relevant authorities regarding the country's territorial management. It is a useful document that helps to monitor the progress of the country's territorial organization and to develop a better understanding of the issues that need to be addressed. The minutes also provided an insight into the dynamics of the country's political and social environment, which can be used to inform future decisions and actions. Overall, the minutes of proceeding of the national territory provide an invaluable source of information for those interested in better understanding the country's territorial management. The role of Islam in the history of Filipino people. Islam has played a major role in the history of the Filipino people. Islam arrived in the Philippines in the 13th century, when Muslim traders came to the islands from India and other parts of Southeast Asia. These traders brought their religion with them and soon established communities of Muslims throughout the archipelago. These communities flourished and spread the religion throughout the region, creating a significant Muslim population in the area. In the 16th century, the Spanish colonized the Philippines and attempted to eradicate the Muslim presence, but religion continued to be practiced in some areas. Today, Islam is still present in the country and is the second largest religion in the Philippines. With an estimated 5 million adherents, Islam has shaped Filipino culture in many ways, from food and language to music and art. The religion has also had a major influence on politics, as many Filipino Muslims have become involved in the struggle for independence and self-determination. History of terrorism in the Philippines. The history of terrorism in the Philippines is a long and complex one. It dates back to the Spanish colonial period, when the country was divided into Spanish-controlled and Islamic-controlled areas, leading to conflicts between the two. During the 20th century, the Philippines saw a rise in nationalist and separatist movement, which often resorted to terrorism in their fight for independence. In the modern era, Islamist extremist groups such as the Abu Sayyaf have emerged, carrying out bombings and kidnappings in pursuit of their political and religious goals. In recent years, the Philippine government has adopted a more aggressive stance in its fight against terrorism, launching a number of military operations against terrorist groups. Despite these efforts, terrorism continues to be a major security threat on the Philippines. Agreement between GRP and MILF. The agreement between GRP and the More Islamic Liberation Front MILF is a historic event for the Philippines. It marks a significant step in the peace process for the strife-torn southern island of Mindanao, and is seen as a major breakthrough in a negotiation between the two sides. The agreement lays out a framework for the creation of a new autonomous regions in Mindanao, allowing the MILF to have greater autonomy and authority in their own region. The agreement also provides for the deployment of MILF fighters and the establishment of a police force in the region, which shall help to reduce violence in the region and create a more stable and peaceful environment. The agreement also includes provisions for increased economic development in the region, which shall help to bring prosperity to the region and improve the lives of its people. This is an important step in the right direction for the Philippines and its people. Next is report of cholera epidemic in the Philippines. The recent report of cholera epidemic in the Philippines is a wake-up call for the government and public to take action against this preventable disease. It is alarming to see that the number of cases has been increasing exponentially in the last few months, and that this public health crisis has the potential to cause serious harm if left unchecked. The government must take the necessary steps to ensure that the most vulnerable populations are protected. It is also essential for people to be educated about the signs and symptoms of cholera, how to prevent its spread, and how to access treatment if necessary. By taking the right steps, it is possible to quickly contain and reduce the spread of the disease and protect the health of the population. Next is mental Tokyo of the pre-war Philippines. The pre-war Philippines was a time of great change and progress of the country. The mental little Tokyo was a cultural and economic hub in the early 21st century, providing new opportunities for Filipino immigrants to make a living and pursue their dreams. The little Tokyo was filled with stores, restaurants, cinemas, and other businesses that catered to the needs of the Filipino community. The mental little Tokyo was a source of pride for many, as it was an example of how Filipinos were carving out a place for themselves in the world. It was a place of innovation and progress, a reminder of what can accomplish when people come together. The mental little Tokyo is an essential part of Filipino history and heritage, and its legacy continues to inspire the Filipino people today. Next is post-war Philippines. Post-war Philippines was a period of rebuilding, recovering, and growth. The country had suffered traumas, destruction, and turmoil during the war, and the rebuilding process was slow and difficult. During this period, the government focused on rebuilding infrastructure and strengthening economic development. In addition, education, healthcare, and social reforms were implemented to improve the quality of life for all Filipinos. The Philippines also experienced a period of strong economic growth in the late 1950s and 1960s, which was largely due to foreign investment and increased export. Although post-war Philippines faced many challenges, the country was able to achieve much progress during this period. 1972-1986. The 1972-1986 period in the Philippines was a tumultuous time of political and social unrest. During this period, President Marcos declared martial law and ruled the country with an iron fist, leading to widespread human rights abuses and deterioration of economic and social conditions. This period also saw the rise of the Communist New People's Army and the ongoing insurgency in the south of the country. Despite this, the period was also a time of great cultural and artistic growth, with the flourishing of Filipino movies, music, and literature. This era was also marked by growing sense of Filipino identity and nation, at least as the people of the Philippines sought to resist Marcos' authoritarian rule and fight for greater freedoms. 1986 to present. The Philippines has faced many changes. In 1986, ranging from political shifts to economic and social development. The fall of the Marcos regime in 1986 marked the beginning of a new era of democracy, which saw the rise of new leaders and the introduction of new policies. Since then, the Philippines has experienced economic growth with an increase in GDP and the emergence of a more open economy. At the same time, the country has also faced many challenges such as poverty, inequality, and environmental degradation. Despite these challenges, the country has made great strides in improving the quality of life for its citizens and continues to strive for a better future. That's all.